You know what? So today, I'm fucking done with it today. We're called Canceled AF Podcast, Renee. Co-host Renee across from me.
Hello.
We're called Canceled AF Podcast for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because we know eventually somebody's going to go, oh, listen to what they said, and try to cancel us. And we're like, fuck you. We already canceled ourselves, so you can suck our dick.
We're not down with the bullshit.
No, we don't fucking want to put up with garbage. Science and logic. Okay, folks? And biology. And trust.
Common sense.
And common sense. And street smarts. And celebrity news. And real news. We cover all this shit. We do this. Okay, so we do this because we want you guys to listen and enjoy. Now, this show is pre-canceled, so we took care of it for you, so you can fuck off.
We were canceled right out of the gate.
Already canceled, so you can fuck off. So, first of all, and this is going to be a quick one and then done, because then we're going to deal with the real issue at hand. And this is probably why some people are going to get mad at me, and I don't care. It's fucking okay if you do. You can kiss my ass if you think otherwise, because who the fuck cares? But just so I make this first little bit clear. Demi Lovato, all done with that shit. We're all done with that, folks. This bitch is just 100% attention-seeking. Didn't she call her thing a D-transition?
Yeah, well, she's so fluid. She's so fluid.
She was detransitioning, even though she never transitioned.
Yeah, she's so fluid that she just,
We're all done. No, we're all done with that. We're all done with her quotes.
She's
no
now
quotes.
She, her.
This is the last bit of publicity she'll get off the show.
And that just proves our point, which was she was just trying to stay hip,
Yeah, she's just trying to stay into something. She's trying to get into
relevant.
Something. So, moving on. We're moving on from that already. That's all we're going to do. We're going to talk about with that, because I'm not going to give her a second bit of attention, because fuck off.
Girl, bye.
Go off somewhere. And here's what I want you to do. Dig a hole. Take the dirt and ship that dirt somewhere far away from that hole. Don't keep it near the hole, because your temptation is going to be, I'm going to put myself in this hole and cover it with the dirt. Don't do that. I don't want you to suffocate yourself in dirt. I want you to dig that hole, put the dirt somewhere far away, and then just lie in the hole. If rainwater collects, don't try to stand up. Just stay there.
Is this going to teach her a lesson?
If the rainwater gets above your nose, just stay there.
Okay.
And don't get up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where you need to be, looking up as the world takes you, as nature takes your life back from you, because you are wasting it. Yeah. You are a waste of fucking space. I cannot stress enough how she fucking irritates the living shit out of me. I can't fucking deal with it, because it's complete.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
It's her trying to stay relevant. It's relevancy.
Exactly.
It's the search for relevancy at its finest.
And
she sees the tide turning away from this whole woke shit that's going on, apparently. I'm hearing at work, I'm hearing that from both sides, well, not really both sides, but from one side, constantly that, oh man, people are saying it's the end of the woke stuff, the woke era. And I'm like, no. What people are doing is they're finally just getting tired of certain things that are a little ridiculous.
We've got to the
point where, like, okay, you know what? Stop.
Like breathing is offensive at this point. Like, I'm exhausted. There's so I just can't. Like, I just
enjoying that.
I just can't.
Spicy margarita, jalapeno margarita with my own jalapenos that I grew.
Drinking a spicy marg.
We grew those. We grew those jalapenos.
Yes, you can hear. You hear my
thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's okay. Clinking, clinking, clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Anyways, that's we're done. We're done with that shit. We're done with that bullshit. It's gone. It's gone. That's done.
And that is, I'm going to scratch her name out. That is the last time, unless she is dead, that we will mention Demi Lovato. Goodbye.
Part 2. When the fuck, and this is, okay, so this really does irritate me. When the fuck did spaz become a term for someone that has, like, muscle spasms? When the fuck did that ever happen? Because spaz was somebody that's a spazoid, a lamoid.
I want to
say a kid that's a loser, and like every situation that he walks into is he's like, oh hey guys, I went to the mall last week too, and everybody turns and looks at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? Back in the 90s,
we said many I'm saying this in quote fingers, offensive things. So like you can't say lame. Apparently that's bad too.
Can't say retarded.
Can't say retarded. And I think spaz.
I just did just as a reference of you can't say that.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I'll use it anyways. I
throw that word out there with my friends all the time. And you know what? We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
Who gives a fuck? Super sensitive people that don't need to give a fuck. You can go fuck
because
yourself.
We know where our heart is, and we're not making fun of legit, like mentally, handicapped people. We're just, it's a word.
Correct.
It's a word, you guys. Anyway, but yeah, back in the 90s, we said retarded and gay and lame, and I remember spaz. To be fair, I don't think I've said that word since I was 10, so it's not in my vocabulary.
I still
oh my god, quit being such a spaz.
That's gay. I still say that's gay.
You do.
But most of the time it's when something is actually gay. Like, oh my god, that's gay.
My favorite thing to do when I was in high school was when that phrase, that's so gay, was being thrown around. My favorite thing to do is clarify. I'd be like, that is so gay. And by that, I don't mean stupid gay. I mean actual homosexual gay. My favorite thing was to actually like define the gay. That is
so
that
gay
was
that
so
a gay
funny
person would
to
wear
me.
It. Like that?
Yeah, that was so funny to me.
God, you're such a loser.
That shirt is so gay, and I don't mean
so
stupid.
Gay.
I mean like actual homosexual. Am I right? Oh my god. Which is horrible and not very funny.
We're going to talk about...
To 16-year-old me, that was hilarious.
You want to talk about using words that we shouldn't use and that are offensive? I'm about to use it again.
I'm just going to bring back all the offensive words except the N-word.
We're going to talk about someone who is retarded on a business level here in just a second.
Sure.
But back to the main point I want to make with this.
Yes.
I don't understand why people get oversensitive about words that are not about them, nor are they directed towards them as a negative connotation of their illness. We called people spaz because they were lame, because they were the guy that was like, oh my god,
but
you don't belong in any group.
You can't say lame anymore too, man.
You can say lame.
No, you can't. That's ableist language.
How's that ableist?
That's ableist.
How's that ableist?
Are making fun of someone who is not able-bodied.
Fuck you.
I'm not
you. Not you
up.
in particular.
I know.
But
I'm not making that up.
No, I'm dead serious. I will use lame as much as I fucking want. You can go fuck yourself.
So lame.
You're not going to tell me I can't use a word that's been used for someone who is not cool.
Yeah.
That's what lame means as another
lame.
definition in Webster's dictionary, you dumb shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. God, you moronic twit. What the fuck else are you going to do? What other stupid shit are you going to do?
The term that's killing me today is ableist, because I'm like, when did we get here?
Well, they put trans women are women in the dictionary, right? Like woman, someone who's also trans and identifies as a woman. That's in the dictionary now.
I fucking cannot with that. I can't.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
You got to stop. At some point, you have to stop and go, you know what? We're fucking stupid, and we look stupid.
Being
a
man or woman
is
not a state of mind. It is what you were biologically born as.
Yeah, it's biological.
Period.
100%.
The end.
And there, don't bring up the outlying cases, which are 100% minor and like maybe 2% of the population. Period. Which only one of those works. So,
which, for the record, it's only a few people in the population who are offended by the word spaz. But it's so strong. It's strong enough that we're making artists like Lizzo and Beyonce, change their lyrics to a fucking song, because you can't be. You have to be so much of a sensitive baby that you have to find offense in every single little thing. Like what? Like just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
We get it. You're sensitive. We get it. You don't want us to have fun.
And I'm at a point where if you're that sensitive little pussy, I don't like that word, but I'm going to throw it out there.
Well, pussy
That
is
if you're
from,
sensitive.
hang on a second.
Okay.
Let me clarify something that is actually this is the truth about that word.
I don't
Do you-
want to. Okay.
No, you do.
Okay.
Because it's prudent for this situation and how you use the word.
Okay.
Do you know where the word pussy actually comes from?
Cat? Pussy
No.
cat?
No.
No.
Pusillanimous.
Okay. Is it Latin?
Pusillanimous means lacking courage
Okay.
or fortitude.
Sure. So it tracks.
It means what pussy means when you call someone
Okay.
a pussy. Oh, you're a
So,
wimp.
To bring my point home, I'm at a point
Pussy.
that if you're a little pussy like that, I don't want to hang out with you. And I don't care if you find me offensive. Good. Be gone. Bye-bye. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. And I'm not an offensive person. I'm not sitting here throwing out the words, gay, retard, whatever, all the time. But if you're going to just, police every single thing I say, you can get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, no, we're 100%
Bye-bye.
done with that shit. You're not going to just police everything.
And this, ladies and gentlemen,
every
is
little
why I'm
word-
not on Twitter.
Every little word does not need to be policed.
No. They're words. Shit. Just stop.
Several of our words in the English language have multiple definitions. So there you go, folks.
Yeah.
Multiple definitions, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what makes the English language so difficult, is because of multiple definitions and all the consonants and vowels.
That's another thing that I am all done with that. I'm done. I quit. Okay? Done. Goodbye. I'm gonna take a sip of my spicy margarita over that and heat it over that one. Bullshit. It's good.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I 100% agree. That was my rant, actually, and thank you for finishing it, proving me right. Canceled. That's why we're fucking canceled. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like we're canceled right out of the gate, so I don't even give a shit. We'll never get sponsors and be like, well, we don't like their opinion on that. I'll be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't care. Bye-bye. Oh, God. Speaking of things I hate, this is not on the agenda, but I just want to rant about it for a second. I fucking hate that commercial with the dancing pubes. Has
That
everyone
commercial makes
seen
me
this
uncomfortable.
commercial? Okay. It's enough. Okay, now, see, my mother boycotts everything. I'm not that person, but at the same time, the dancing pube commercial makes me never want to buy another Gillette or Venus razor ever again.
Yeah, no, it's
stupid. It's cringy. It's a little creepy.
well. When you're doing it, you're like, oh, hey.
I don't need to see. And for anyone who
come on,
hasn't
man.
seen it, it's this commercial
About a
for
girl
a
and her
razor,
dancing pubic
and they're
hair.
like, let's destigmatize the word pubes. Let's just say it. Say pubes. Everyone shaves them. This is what a razor.
Well, here's the thing.
Shave your
I don't know if you
pubes.
guys knew this, but guess what? We already fucking say that. Nobody's fucking afraid to say
Nobody's
it.
afraid to say it. You know what? It's uncouth, I guess, to say stuff like that. I'm not going to go up to my boss and talk about pubes.
Man.
Why?
I have very soft pubic hair. You don't say that to people.
No.
Because nobody fucking
It's
cares.
not proper. Hashtag not Southern. You just don't say stuff like that.
Yeah, nobody needs to know that about you. Ever.
Nobody. It's not that we're afraid to say it. I'll say pubic hair.
Pubes.
Don't care. I don't need to see a commercial.
Way down there.
Way
I
down
had to
there.
finish the rhyme, sorry.
I don't need to see a commercial with little dancing pubes on my TV. And I
No, we
also
don't. We
don't
need
need
to
to
see pubic
explain to my children why are there fucking dancing pubes on the TV. Okay?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. That shit's weird. It's disturbing. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to? Oh, hey, look at this.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
come
sit
on, man.
down
What the
after a
fuck is
long day's work and I'm gonna eat my dinner on the
this? And
couch
enjoy
like a
this
barbarian.
pubic hair commercial.
Oh, pubes. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
That's what you throw down. Fuck it.
I'm done.
I'm done. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm out,
quit.
bitch. Kiss my ass.
Where's my margarita?
Speaking of kissing ass, Hong Kong better be kissing somebody's ass. Shit.
That's the real news. So while everyone else is out there complaining about words hurting
We're
their
going to talk about a
feelings,
guy getting crushed by a fucking screen.
let's talk about this one.
Because holy shit. No, I'm serious. I was going to send you this video.
You need to take a screen record or something of that, and then we'll put it on the Instagram page so people can see it.
I will
But
try.
be advised, people.
This is graphic.
It's graphic.
Like, fair warning. It's graphic.
Like
as
I'll put up a
shit.
2 slide that warns you that it's graphic on the on the first slide because it's a lot.
I'll pull up the video. Hang on a second. So here we go. Here's the video. I'm gonna bring it back just a bit. So this big screen just falls. Bam. Crushes lands on dead center on this guy.
On his
fucking
face.
dead center on him.
Like on him. Like imagine a huge screen and then it just falls perfectly perpendicular with your entire body.
Like it literally just
On your
misses
face.
his head. It just misses his head.
And I haven't read up on it in the past couple days, but homeboy is
Paralyzed
not
from
dead,
the
but
waist
he's
down.
paralyzed from the waist down, which I told you, just go ahead and fucking kill me. Like if I'm ever in that state, you have full permission to take a
Ooh,
pillow
God.
and smother me because I don't want to be alive if I can only move my head.
The angles on this are fucking nasty.
No, I don't want to see any angles. That video already kind of
That
disturbs
one
me.
angle. Have you looked at the other angles?
You
'Cause
showed
there's
me the one video
Yeah, where it's
where
directly
you see
behind
it-
him.
No, I haven't seen. I've seen the one from the audience, and I think I saw another one from the audience, just slightly from a different side. But I didn't see from.
Oh no, there's
behind.
one like where you see him on stage and you see it hit him
No.
like sideways. Let me see if I can't find it. Hang on a second. It's particularly fucking like
It's
I
already
sent it to
horrible.
Ross and he talked about it on Sunday.
It's God, that poor man. What? Okay, so either he has the worst luck in the world, or he was answering for some
Right
sins,
here.
because
Right here.
that is just some unlucky shit.
Hang on a second, folks. Watch this part. Right?
No.
You
no,
see
no,
that
no.
hit his body, and it
And
barely.
you see them panic
his head
because
is just to the left of that screen. Here,
oh my God. No.
let me see. Yeah. Oh no, that's not it. But yeah, that previous one, it's like right behind, like it's on
Yeah.
on the stage almost,
Yeah.
like right behind him, and you see it fall on him
Terrible.
from his perspective. Fuck, could you
That
imagine?
just get.
Could you imagine just not being able to move because you don't know that that's
No.
going to happen?
This might be an offensive thing to say, but I've already declared I don't give a shit. That just goes to show you, I guess, that there's
Safety precautions are
pretty
thrown into the wind
janky over there
everywhere.
in China.
Oh God, yeah. Well, see, for
They're not taking the proper safety precautions. They're
Yeah,
not
they don't do
installing
that a
things
lot. They
correctly.
don't do that a lot.
Things are cheap. I mean, you can just tell. And that shouldn't have, that's like if I were at a hockey game here in Nashville and the Jumbotron just falls on the players
and
and
hits
kills
4
them.
players, yeah.
Right? Like,
Or that big Nash thing that they have.
Yeah, the big saber tooth up there that although
Comes down that they go through in the tunnel.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that
yeah.
fell, that'd be fucking nasty.
yeah,
Oh, fuck.
it's like that.
But I mean, yeah, it's and shit, dude. It looks so bad, and you're like, oh. Not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me, I'm a fucked up person. I have a dark sense of humor. Part of me laughed a little.
I know you did. A part of you loved that
God.
video
That was fucking
because
awesome.
you've asked me permission multiple times if you can show it to our 11-year-old.
Our daughter, yeah, just to give her
And
a perspective
I'm
on life
like,
of how grateful
no.
she should be about her life.
Because she's not a huge fan, but she kind of likes that little boy band,
BTK.
BTS, BTK. Yes.
They, you know what? I hear they fucking kill it. Oh,
They
but
do.
they really slay.
But anyway, she kind of likes them, so I feel like showing her that might be a little traumatic for her because she'll be like, "Oh my god,
Their music is killer. BTK.
Killer. Yeah. Good
Good
one.
dad puns there. I
Good.
know.
All
Thank you for
right.
that.
All done with that.
No, we're gonna keep going
Oy.
all day, all night. Just keep like sex. It's gonna be like sex with me
All night.
all day and all night.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Sidebar in reality.
For the record,
Would you want to do that ever in your life?
I was about to
Wanna
say
be
that.
Yeah, all night. Would you want to go on? Really? You want to go all night? No.
No.
I want to go to sleep.
I have other things to do, sir. Love you, okay, but I
Yeah, I get it.
don't.
I get it.
It's like what is it? Sting. It goes on about tantric sex or whatever. That
He does.
That
there's a YouTube video about it. You should watch
that
it.
it goes on for days. How do you make that shit?
How do you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, like
What
I
do
have
I do?
questions.
I also have questions. I need to know these things. Do you take a smoke break, a coffee break? Do you take a coffee break?
Do you shower?
Do you take a coffee
in
break?
Between?
Do you take a coffee break?
Because I'm gonna need something.
Coffee?
I'm gonna need you to feed me.
Red Bull.
Okay, feed me something.
Anything. You know?
All right.
Coffee beans. Anything, dude. Look, your silence is depressing me. I think I'm going to leave this tantric orgy. I'm fucking leaving this thing.
Yeah, see,
You know what you can do? You can start up a brand new fucking day without me in this orgy because I'm
not
done.
versed
No coffee.
enough in what tantric sex really is, or like I know what it is, like a loose definition of it, but I don't know how it's executed, I guess, for that long. You know what I mean? Like,
You want these fields of gold, you got to have a little faith in me.
you gotta stop it. You are just no.
Yeah. Because
Ah,
I'll never lose my faith in you.
they didn't hear that, but that was loud in my ears.
That was.
I'm sorry, you guys.
That was an alert.
You won't hear it. That was just for me only.
That was for her only. It was alerting her to her lameness.
It was.
'Cause
Ooh,
I just said lame. But
It's
we're already
ableist.
canceled. Fuck them.
it's ableist.
Fuck them. You're damn right. You're goddamn right.
Okay.
Anyways. Shit. But that's not Hong Kong's only problem. China right now's got it rough. They're threatening Nancy Pelosi. Well, no, they've moved up to live ammunitions training and military training.
yeah,
They've moved up to a bunch of shit. They're very.
I was
They-
like, who
so they
has to
said-
threaten Nancy Pelosi? Am I
They
right?
said, don't send Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan. We will shoot her plane down. Well, she landed.
yeah.
So now China's like, oh, we're at war. Maybe.
Maybe.
Not really, though, but you be ready for America to invade us because that's what would happen. They would never come here. They would never last.
You mean for them to invade us?
They would never invade us.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I mean, here lately, stranger things have happened, I feel like. I mean, anything goes. I mean, the news these days. is
China.
just-
Well, here's the thing. China hasn't been in an active
Sure.
battle in years.
No, they
A
haven't.
long time. Russia conscripts everybody that doesn't know how to fight, and the Ukrainian war is an obvious sign of that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're not doing amazing, but they're not doing great.
Right.
You know, but they're still kicking ass because they've got better weapons than these Ukrainian soldiers. They've got a little more training, but
You mean despite all the stuff we've sent to Ukraine?
yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy. Who'd have thunk? You know?
Like half of that money didn't even leave the United States. I want you to know that. That's
Oh, I
proven
know.
fact. Like the documents show it. Half of it didn't even leave the U.S.
It just lined.
So good to know for you folks. Good thing to know is that you can look up where that money goes, and guess what? Half of it went to companies in the U.S. to make missiles
to make missiles
to send to them.
to line
The U.S. was paying the U.S. to
the
make
rich
missiles
people's
for
pockets. Yep.
Ukraine.
Yep.
That's it. We weren't donating missiles. We were donating money to the company to make them. So there you go. Just something to know. Breaking news. Ron DeSantis turns down The View. Ooh. Ooh, spoo Ron. What the fuck ever. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm probably going to vote for him. I don't give a shit. I'll piss people off on purpose now. I'm just
Sure.
gonna say things to make people mad now. I'm gonna vote for Ron DeSantis.
We've declared we don't give a shit. So
and you can deal with it.
just-
Suck my dick.
meh.
Suck it.
I'm all done caring.
No, but seriously though, she did. She landed in Taiwan, and China's started a humongous, war games drill type thing.
Yeah.
They're getting ready, and I mean that's all posture.
So basically, it's all bark and no bite.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because they're not going to fucking make a move.
No.
They would never. They would never. They don't have the backing. They have the military manpower, but they don't have the military might.
Here's what scares me though. They don't have the military might, and we do, I guess.
We have a very great.
But
Navy
look at everyone
superiority,
we've got. We're filled with a nation full of pussies. Gonna put that out there again. That let's go years down the line. Are we gonna have a really strong military?
Conscription, baby. Just start pushing them out there. Oh, guess what? You have to fight for the country.
We're too busy being worried about pronouns and offending people with simple words.
Yeah, I know.
It scares me a little bit.
But
if I think about way in the line.
This is Nancy Pelosi has gotten this kind of reaction because I think because China doesn't respect women, of course.
No.
2,
Nancy Pelosi cares about
Nancy Pelosi's a bitch. And 3, they don't want anybody going into Taiwan because they're like, we own Taiwan. They're not they're not a separate nation. We own them. And Taiwan's like, nah, you fucking don't, really. You don't. And everybody knows you don't. You can go fuck off. And so her visiting them makes it seem like she's invading China to China. But she's not. She is visiting Taiwan, which is a separate country. China. You'll have to get over that, boys. I'm sorry. You'll have to get over it, boys.
Sorry.
I don't know why that guy was here, but he was here.
Hey, I like him.
I do, too.
He can stay.
1950s guy is awesome.
He can stay. Simpler times, 1950s guy. Welcome.
Sort of. Cold War was pretty heavy.
Yeah, but at least he can go
out.
A
lot of threats of communism and shit.
Could go out and throw out the word retard. It would be fine.
I can't say I'm not disappointed in you for that one, but also I appreciate it because I'm not an idiot who can't, take words that are offensive and, go, oh, because it's funny, because she's being funny and ironic.
Right.
I get it. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Fucking dry laughter and shit. God, I hate people though, so I can't talk anymore. I hate the new generations of people. Holy fuck. I'm agitated that this bottle will not stop.
That's what you get for sucking it down like a freaking Tasmanian devil.
I do, I know. I drink water like crazy. Jeez. Or liquid IV like crazy, actually. But no, well, I mean, what's ironic is that she's visiting Taiwan, which is responsible for the chips that, we need. They're being held up.
Correct.
Her
visiting is really gonna move.
Well, she's probably going like someone else said today. She's probably going there to tell them, "Hey, shut up, keep your head down, do business. Shut up, keep your head down, do business." She wants chip production to come back so that we can have the shit that we need, so that her grandkid Sony PlayStation will work. Because he took a hit. He took a hit on his stock.
Of course
he sold his stock in chips and took a hit because he was getting found out.
Yeah, because it was illegal to have to do that. Like
they sold it for like $340,000.
Yeah, that's nothing. Took a loss, you said.
Oh
right?
Yeah, a huge loss.
It's a huge
Took
loss.
a huge loss. And of course, Nancy Pelosi was like, my husband doesn't take advantage of stocks because he doesn't know about anything we're going to vote on. He would never even, my husband would never drive drunk.
Sure.
Bitch.
Sure.
Anyways, it is. It's one of those where this situation is just as shady. I mean, realistically, is China going to do anything? No. They're going to fuck off. They're going to act tough, and then they're going to fuck off because here's the thing. China relies on us just as much as we rely on them for trade. Just like Russia. They rely on us just like we rely on them. Unfortunately for oils.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for that, Biden. Appreciate that, dog. But you know what I do appreciate is those prices going down at the gas pump, even though you say you have nothing to do with the gas prices. So
no, it's the, what did he call
OPEC.
it? The Putin hike or something like that. The Putin.
Yeah, that was part of the bullshit. But no,
the
it
Putin
was
problem.
No, realistically, he said it's going down because he's been doing his job.
Because he's been really killing it lately as a president. He's just really doing his job.
He could all he can do is just pressure them. He can't. But I mean, You know what? I am happy with low gas prices. So
They're not low by any means,
They're
but
lower.
they're better. But if anything over $3 a gallon,
$4.37 is amazing when it was $4.48.
I think right now in our area we can get gas for I haven't filled up in the past week or so, but I think it's like $3.50 maybe, something like that.
I have not seen those gas prices.
But like I said, I was trying to explain this to the girl a while ago. I was like, listen, anything over $3 a gallon is bullshit. I mean, ultimately, if it costs me more than $50, and $50 is already too much, but if it costs me more than $50 to fill up my tank, then that's ridiculous. Because I remember the days when, it cost, I could put 30 in and it would get me pretty far. But now I can't do that.
Because it doesn't last you but maybe a mile.
Yeah. My $20 doesn't $20 hard anymore as it used to.
My $20 isn't rocking that pump as much as it used to.
No, it's not rocking it anymore. Like, I used to be able to put 20 in and it would get me a little over half a tank. And I'd be like,
the pump is
woo!
now smacking me around like it's...
Now I put
bitch.
$20 in and the low fuel light still stays on. It's like, what?
But
bitch?
here's my question, though.
happening?
Like, this is the bigger question for me. Why the fuck did Nancy Pelosi go? Why the fuck did the Speaker of the House go?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, the only reason I can think is because she's a woman and China would be like, oh my God, they sent a fucking woman?
They sent a woman.
They sent a woman. And it kind of fucks with them a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But, I mean, she's kind of pointless. I mean, that would be more of a Kamala Harris thing or a defense secretary.
She's just as worthless.
Kamala Harris is worthless. Don't say just as. Just say Kamala Harris is worthless because it's true. I mean, what the fuck has she done? She does nothing. She doesn't even show up for fucking work half the time. And when she does, she's wearing a blue suit. And I love that. Here's the thing. There's a video of someone going, well, here's the thing. I was there that day, and she was obviously stating the color of her suit for the benefit of the blind.
Okay.
Bitch, the blind don't know what the fuck her suit fucking
They
looks
don't
like.
care.
Is it okay, look, no. Here's my thing. You're wearing a blue suit. That's great. I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a suit that may be a color that I like. It may look horrible. I don't know. I'm blind.
So I'm going to say this.
Like, bitch, who the fuck are you talking for? Because guess what a blind person's going to do? Is she saying that for me?
Saying that for
she
me?
knows I can't see, right?
I don't care.
Like, I can't fucking see color.
Let's say, because I have horrible vision. I'm not blind by any means. Okay, but I have bad vision.
So you think she was saying that for people who may have lost their contacts
let's
with
say
terrible vision?
I'm sitting there and I've lost my contacts and
She's saying that for you?
Hang on. And I've gotten LASIK surgery that's gone horribly wrong and I can't see anymore. So
But you could just barely see color.
I can just barely see.
No, she wasn't fucking saying that for someone like that.
I
No.
can just barely
I'm cutting
see
you
a
off
hint
because
of light.
No.
She could say all of that and I still would not give a baker's fuck.
Yeah, see,
what
here's the thing.
she's
I already
wearing.
said that.
I wouldn't care. I'm just saying. I'm not, like I said, I'm not blind, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Like, who actually cares? I would love to interview an actual blind person and be like, do you care?
Do you know what the color red is? Like, if I were to tell you I was wearing a red shirt, would you be like, oh, okay, thanks?
Ultimately, no. If they've been blind
red,
their whole life, they don't know what colors
are.
are.
What the fuck do you mean fucking red, you asshole? Just tell me you're wearing a shirt.
They don't know. They'll be like, I know that's a color, but I don't know what it looks like compared to blue. I don't know. So it doesn't matter.
Like, do they have like
the only thing that would matter is she said, I'm sitting here and I'm completely butt ass naked, and then I would be like, oh,
here's my question.
Okay.
Here's my question though, and I mean this realistically, because I've not seen them, but why don't they have like Braille on ketchup and shit?
I don't know, honestly.
Like, because if a blind person goes down the grocery aisle, how are they going to know ketchup?
You have to have
like
someone to do your shopping
preferred,
for you,
yeah,
I guess.
Like, that's kind of fucked up.
Which is fucked up. I mean,
Why
no,
can't they
because
put,
not
like, a
everything
Braille on that?
is handy accessible, I guess, is what it should be.
It should be. That should be. That's easy to fucking do.
Yeah.
Let's get on that.
Even on,
I say let's get on that. Let's you do that.
On money, on currency. There's no bumps or anything on there to determine if they have a $1 bill or a $5 bill.
The banks give it to them in plastic envelopes that have the.
I know there's something that
Braille
people
that
they
amount.
can get where they can stamp it themselves, or someone can stamp it themselves. And like, oh, okay. But I mean,
usually they just get them from those containers and fold them a certain way.
Yeah.
Like 5s, they'll fold long ways. 10s, they'll fold sideways. And so on and so forth. They'll fold certain money types certain ways.
Yeah. But I mean, let's actually be helpful, instead of complaining about being offensive about shit on the internet, and let's actually be helpful for, I don't know where I was going with that.
That's okay. That's okay. You were going great. You sounded great doing it. You sounded good. I believed you. I believed you cared.
I care.
But I don't believe Nancy Pelosi is the right person for this job. I don't understand why she went, and I would like to move on from Tits McGee.
Tits McGee?
Dude, you saw that picture. Everybody saw the picture of her on the beach in Italy. with those massive gazongas. Do you think they're fake? Do you think they're fake?
Probably.
I think they're real.
You think so?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've seen this picture.
I don't know if I want to think about Nancy Pelosi that way.
I haven't seen the picture. Okay, she's in her 80s, dude. So here's the question, because I have not seen this picture. Are they perky? If they're perky, if they are perky, then they are fake. If they are kind of saggy or really saggy, then they're real. Because I'm sorry, y'all, when you get older, things just drop, men and women. Okay? You get saggy. Dudes, your balls are going to sag, and then ladies, your boobs are going to drag. Okay? It's a scientific fact.
There you go.
Oh, let's see this. I think they're real, to be fair. I think they're just well supported, and they are real.
There you go.
That's my... There could be some fakeness in there, but I don't know. They look pretty real. Because they're not super perky. They just look like they're supported.
But for 80.
For 80, I mean, that's a bold thing to wear in your 80s.
That is a very bold thing to wear in your 80s.
And, for that, I applaud her. Sure. But, yeah, I think those are real. I didn't think I would be discussing Nancy Pelosi's tits today, but here we are.
But here we are. There you go. That's the magic. That's the magic of this show, is the things that we discuss are fucking crazy.
We've offended you, and now we're talking about old lady tits. You're welcome.
See, I told you, it's great. This is the greatest show ever. You can kiss our asses. I want to move on and talk about something we talked about on the sports show. If you guys like us here, go check out WTF Sports. Ray and I cover. You'll know it's a yellow and gray sign with football and soccer and baseball and all that. But WTF is this sportscast.
It kind of looks like I put it together with my word art program.
Yes, it
when
does.
I was
That's what I like
third
about
grade,
it.
And
That's what
great.
I like about it.
Like I put it together for my science project.
But it's we talk about all the sports. Not really all of them, but all the American ones that matter.
Sports.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything about sports. Except for hockey. You knew hockey.
I know hockey to an extent. Once upon a time, I could have given you the entire team roster for the Nashville Predators, but I cannot do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. I don't even know who the goalie is now. Who's the goalie?
I don't know.
Bo Kuhn.
I know he was
out.
My heart. I know he was out in the first round of the playoffs, and we got slaughtered by Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I don't like to discuss that. Okay.
But
I'm all done with that.
We talked about this on the Sportscast. DeShaun Watson. So DeShaun Watson,
is he the dude who was getting handies at massage parlors? Is that the same guy?
He was whipping his dick out.
Just whipping it out.
Parlors. So yeah, what he did was, he's the quarterback for the Browns, and he is accused by 33 women of whipping his dick out and putting it on their arms while he was receiving massages.
That is gross. and creepy.
So what Ray, my co-host Ray, and I discussed is that he could have gotten an app, because there was another podcast that talked about this app that finds these type of places that want you to whip your dick out.
Yeah. The kind that offers those services, the kind that gives you the happy ending you're looking for, right?
They have an app for that.
Yeah.
Literally, they have an app for that.
There's an app for everything, dude.
Everything you could want, they have an app for that. So use that app and then do that, because then at least then they're like, oh, okay.
Here's something.
That's what you want.
You're DeShaun Watson, who I'm assuming is making a shit ton of money, right? Making money?
50. Actually, I'll talk about that in a minute. But you could.
But
go
anyway,
ahead and assume that.
he's making money. All right. You don't have to be creepy and whip it out for people who don't want to have it whipped out on them. If you got money like that, dog, you can go and get whatever woman you want, because there is women out there. You good?
I just let my feet off the ground and slid sideways. That's okay.
It's about to get interesting.
Yeah.
There are women out there who will do
whatever you want them
want.
to do, because you're DeShaun
because
Watson.
you're gonna pay them.
So
and I don't mean prostitutes.
33 women.
Yeah.
33 women accused him of doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
I was listening to Ross today, and I think this is why I went, oh, is this the guy that got the handies or wristies, whatever you want to call him, at massage parlors? And they said that he got like 73 over a course of however many months.
Unknown amount.
And then, of course, they're like, oh, that's not much. It's like one. That's like one hand job a week. And I'm like, oh, God. Of course, they don't do math, but when it comes to something like that, they'll whip out the numbers real quick. Oh, that's 73. That's one a week.
Well, here's the thing. Ben Roethlisberger had one accusation against him. Banned 6 games.
Okay.
DeShaun Watson has 33 active. 33 people came forward. 33 women came forward and said that he did this and made them feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. He got the same amount of time. There's your commercial. There's your pubic commercial.
I cannot with this commercial.
He said that not to tie that in. We have a TV in the background, and the pubic commercial came on. Not saying that DeShaun Watson needs to be in a pubic hair commercial.
No, absolutely not.
No, that was horrible but hilarious.
The pubic hair commercial is creepy, and DeShaun Watson is also creepy.
He's also creepy. No, what's creepy is the fans that mobbed him today after practice.
Mobbed him?
And asked him for his autograph. Like, oh, my God, you're awesome.
Again, because if you have money, bitches will be coming for you, and they will
say...
These
were guys.
Okay.
These were fans.
Regardless, women, too. They'll be like, oh, my God, DeShaun Watson, let me see your dick. No. Yeah.
So, well, here's the thing.
What the hell? Be smart.
Well, here's the thing about this, though. If Ben Roethlisberger had won and he gets 6 games banned, DeShaun Watson, 33 active women have come forward.
Yeah, it sounds like
he got the same time as Ben Roethlisberger.
That doesn't make any sense. And I don't know.
DeShaun Watson also got a $54 million signing bonus for the Browns. And the Browns are not going to take that away from him at all. They're going to let him keep that.
Here's the thing. I don't know anything about sports.
$56 million. Hang on. $56 million salary. That's why it's important. Let me get the dramatic pause. Okay. Sorry. $56 million salary. A year.
Yeah.
Untouched.
Yeah. Okay.
Punishment, banned for 6 games.
Ooh.
This dude should have been banned for a full fucking year.
A year.
No pay.
But I'm assuming he's a killer athlete and he's a star player, because you're not willing to let him go. You're willing to just whatever, you just kind of sweep it under the rug because you want him to play.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, smaller teams, high school teams do that. Oh, that kid's failing math, but it's fine.
So,
I'm gonna sweep it under the rug and let him play.
In reality, this all falls on the league.
Yeah, of course. Because they're allowing things to happen for their own benefit. I mean, they're just like, yeah, that's bad, but oh well, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna let him keep doing his thing, making us money.
Yeah, Goodell's not gonna be too popular right now. But we'll talk. I'll talk about that on my sportscast as well. But I mean, here's the thing. It also proves that, guess what? I'm rich. I can get away with anything. I'm a star athlete. They'll
Yeah,
do
of
anything to
course.
protect me so I can play.
Which, like I said,
Cleveland Browns should be ashamed of themselves.
no, they should be. And like I said, DeShaun Watson apparently is an idiot because you're rich and you can literally do whatever you want. You can't do that, but there's plenty of people who are willing to. There's plenty of people out there that will give you consent to be a creep. Let's put it that way.
Yes. No. 100%. 100%.
These people did not give you their consent for you to be a creep. So I guess there's no fun in that, right? Is there no fun in consent? Maybe that's what he's saying.
I don't know. I mean, all in all, though, seriously, the Cleveland Browns need to hold him more responsible. They are setting a fucking horrible precedent for how they handle shit.
Yeah.
The NFL is setting a horrible precedent for how they handle shit because they fucking do this all the
It's like,
fucking
this is nothing new.
time. No, it's not new. It's 100% the fucking norm. The NFL could give two shits about what happens to the wives and girlfriends and the women that interact with these players. They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't give a shit.
They just know that their player was getting his rocks off and he was happy and he was playing.
And he's playing and he's doing a good job. Woo-hoo,
That's it.
Yay sports. That's it.
And I mean, that's bullshit. First of all, and to say this, I don't know how many people are fans of the NFL that listen, but the Browns had Baker Mayfield. He was a quarterback that wanted to play with a team that didn't want him. And then it's DeShaun Watson gets drafted, and he's like, "Well, I don't want to play for the Browns."
Mm-hmm.
So the Browns now have a quarterback that they want that doesn't want to play for them. When you had a quarterback that wanted to play that you didn't want,
Yeah.
who did just fine.
Sounds dumb on their part.
Baker Mayfield is now with the Carolina Panthers, and I think he's going to do fucking perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, suck my dick. That's all I got to say about that shit. No,
That's
but really,
all I got to say about
that is it's fucking insane that he's getting away with it with only a six game ban. A 6-game ban.
Yeah, that's just a slap in the face to the 33 women who have come forward about him being a creep. It just shows him, yeah, you don't matter.
You don't
You
at
don't
all.
matter.
We're taking your swim medals.
Yeah, it was like, women, I'm sorry, your rights are just non-existent.
Your rights are
these
gone,
days.
and your term. For
Anybody
yourself
can
is
be
gone.
a woman, and
So,
it doesn't matter what you think because, well,
You're a woman,
you're a woman. I'm
and
sorry.
that's it.
That's it.
All right, boys and girls, that's
Leave
it
it on
from
a high
us. We're
note.
leaving on a high note. We love you. We hate you. But guess what? You just spent a whole lot of time with us. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram at canceledaf.podcast. And also rate and review us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon. You can't review us on Spotify and Amazon, but you can rate 5 stars, please, because that helps us move up the charts. Also, word of mouth. But as for that, folks, avoid animals at all costs in the wild.